Hey everyone, welcome back to Code Design Academy. In this video, I am going to show you how to use the newly launched slider component on CodeDesign Builder. The slider component can be used to showcase images on an interactive slider. So let's dive into the process. For this demo, I have created a new project using a template from our template library. Let's say I need a slider right around here. To add the slider component, I'm heading to the sidebar, then to the Elements tab. Now scroll down to find the slider component under the Functional section. I'm dragging and dropping the slider component, and there we go. We have added the slider component to the page. If you've noticed, when the slider component is selected, the slider settings will pop up on the sidebar, and you will find a few options. The right and left arrows allow you to move between the settings for each slides. To create a new slide, click on Add Slide. Here, by default, we have 3 slides on the slider. Let's start with slide 1. Once you select a slide, scroll down to the Style settings, and you will find the placeholder image active as a background for that slide. We are going to replace that by a new image. To do that, I'm clicking on the Replace button, and we have our image library here. I'm going with this image. And voila, we have the first slide ready. Now going back to the slider settings, I'm selecting the second slide from the drop-down and repeating the same process. And there we go. We have our second slider ready. Here is a quick tip. If you need to change the design or the position a little bit, you can use the position settings here to fiddle with the positioning of the image within the slider frame. Moving on to the third slider, I'm repeating the same process as we did with slide 1 and 2. You can choose an image from the uploads or use the images from the free-to-use Unsplash library. I'm selecting this image, and there we go. We have added images for all 3 slides. If you want to enable arrows for the slider, you can simply select that option here. If you don't want arrows, you can deactivate that. There are a few animation options for the slider as well. To enable autoplay for slides, you can select that and set the duration. For now, I am not using any autoplay features. I'm just going with the standard settings. Let's publish this page and see how it's working. Once you scroll down, you will see the slider active here with the first, second, and third slides. As you can see, this is very easy to use. Just drag and drop the component and add the images to your slider. That's it. As you can see, the header remains fixed at the top, no matter how much we scroll. That's how you create a sticky header for your website. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any further questions, feel free to let us know through comments, support chats, or the Code Design forum.